together and feel alright. As it was in the beginning, one, so shall it be in the end.
Music can influence people's culture and identities. Formal music education in Nigeria, which began in the late 19th century, is not yet recognized as an important subject to be studied in the public schools of the nation. Music educators throughout the country are working to establish music education in schools, incorporate indigenous music forms into the study of music, and improve the training of classroom and specialist music teachers. While there is much work to be done, a good deal of progress has been made towards the goal of offering music education to students throughout Nigeria. The Society of Music Educators of Nigeria, SOMEN, formerly known as Conference of Music Educators, is an academic and professional body established in 1999 for the development of music education in Nigeria at all levels. Apart from organizing conferences and workshops, the association also publishes academic journals and books. At the 19th Annual National Conference of the Society of Music Educators of Nigeria, hosted by the Directorate of Music, Nigerian Air Force on Tuesday in Abuja, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, commended the society for noble ideas and key roles in setting standards in promoting music teachings and learning in schools with due considerations also for military and paramilitary training institutions.
It is envisaged that this initiative will no doubt impact positively to further enrich the capacity of participants from various institutions present here today, and most importantly, my own personnel of the music specialty for efficient and effective service delivery. I must say at this juncture that I'm pleased to be identified with this great society on your noble ideas and key roles in setting standards in promoting music teachings and learning in schools from elementary to tertiary level, with due considerations also for training institutions in the military and paramilitary agencies. I am glad to state that your chosen theme for this year's conference, which is Vision 2030 and Musical Arts Education in Nigeria, is considered very apt in view of the usefulness of music as a veritable tool to achieving this objective. It is my conviction that the important import of this conference, therefore, as captured by the theme and subsequent discourse, will engender positive ideas that will make significant impact in the society at large. Let me therefore enjoin all participants to leverage on this forum to acquire more knowledge that will spawn better approaches to effectively contribute to the development of your various institutions and our dear nation. Let me reassure you of our continued support toward ensuring that your capacity building initiatives for improved professionalism with attendant effects on the development of education in Nigeria achieve with desired results.
In his remarks, the Minister of Education, ably represented, said Vision 2030, the power of music to enrich society, preserve cultural identity, and contribute to economic growth is highlighted.
When they went for FEC meeting, the meeting was also extended to hold today. And he said, for my sake, because this is where I belong. I graduated from the music department, University of Nigeria in Nsukka. And in school, I was known as Clarice on clarinet because I played the clarinet. My supervisor was Dr. Mekinzewi. I'm sure Professor Mekinzewi. And I am glad to see some of my people here. We are all getting younger, not older. So congratulations to everyone. And I'm glad to be here to the family where I belong. And I wish this conference a very impactful one, a very prosperous one. And we vow to support the conference and their society as much as we can. Thank you. God bless you, and I love you all. Thank you.
He said the Vision 2030 encompassed prioritizing the development of music education programs, nurturing talent, and promoting cultural heritage through music.
I have always seen myself as an associate of the Music Directorate. And I am indeed humbled that they also see in me a worthy ally who encourages the development of the Directorate both administratively and regimentally. In sharing my thoughts as a layman soldier on the theme of the conference, I advocate the integration of the albeit traditional but foreign maxim of Western-style tuition of music with our truly traditional, cultural, and African genre of music in order to evolve a truly novel, exciting, and sustainable, as well as holistic mode of instruction. This applies not only to theoretical and practical learnings, but also to the manufacture and maintenance of the instruments of making music. This will truly be in the spirit of sustainability, self-sufficiency, and independence as the Vision 2030 initiative strives to achieve. This is why I have accepted to share my thoughts on this contemplation, the Vision 2030 and musical arts education in Nigeria.
Why do we need to unbundle music? The first thing is that a music subject is so choked up. You know, there we have composition, here we have aura, there we have counterpoint, we have harmony, we have analysis. Those, the students on that at this level, yeah, with me that okay. Then we have African music, then music in the diaspora. Okay, now when we're making a case for unbundling the music subject from the foregoing, we would like to present an argument that music subject at the senior secondary school level is due, if not overdue, for unbundling. It is a fact that graduates of that level constitute the major chunk of the population of candidates that seek admission for music programs in our various institutions of higher learning. However, from my experience as chief examiner to one of the examination bodies, there have been a consistent low level of candidature of candidates who sit for music papers. I have also observed that many students register for the subject, but only a very few are physically present to write the examination. There are some other sets of candidates that write some segments, but skip others. For example, a candidate told me about 2 years ago that he did not sit for paper 3B, that is oral, examination, because he did not understand the concept of that paper. The subject needs to be unbundled to create opportunity for trade subjects to emanate from it. Once that happens, many candidates who are interested in offering music but cannot because they do not have the space in their respective combination, that is, science combination, we have social science combination, we have commercial and so on, but need a trade subject along that line, who easily for a music, you could easily go for a music-oriented trade subject.
Earlier in his remarks, the president of SOMEN said the conference agenda is packed with contributions from some of the brightest minds in music, including emerging scholars who are beginning to make their mark via their academic exploit in research, teaching, and community service.
Internationally, By nurturing musical arts education within Vision 2030, the power of music to enrich society, preserve cultural identity, and contribute to economic growth is highlighted. We all know that music has the extraordinary power to transcend boundaries, unite communities, and inspire change. Through your dedication and passion for music education, you are not only shaping the next generation of musicians, but also nurturing a culture of creativity and expression.
I have a question that has been bothering me throughout this discussion. The question goes like this. All the benefits of musical education in Nigeria have been so intriguing, and it looks as if it generally alleviates Nigeria from its present position. So we have only 6 years to 2030. My question is that what active initiatives are being taken as we speak now to alleviate particularly the economy of Nigeria? Because earlier stated, they said music education can improve Nigeria's economy. So what actions are being taken to improve the general economy of Nigeria?
But today, we are in Abuja, Air Force hosting us, and we are so happy about it. The Lord has done great things for us. Only be the problem is historical, and it has become contemporary. The problem is Islam came first, and they do not recognize there's something that is music. So many of us have jumped into the bandwagon to say there should be no music. Until we change our attitude towards that, we may not move forward.
Music teacher, I teach in a secondary school. I just want to make an observation. The proposal for the unbundling of the curriculum for the secondary school is plausible. But I think something is being left behind. Two things actually. I'm from the north, and from the lectures, the north is behind. It is behind. So much needs to be done. That is one, but I'm not seeing much being done. Secondly, the curriculum for the junior secondary school is long overdue for also unbundling. That is, nothing is being said about that. So that is just my observation. Before you unbundle the top, I think you need to unbundle the bottom. Thank you.
How do we make examination centers more accessible to SSC and GCE candidates who find it difficult to locate their centers? The reason why I asked this question is because I have a student who wanted to study music, and he registered for music in GCE. Throughout that day, she kept looking for a center and she couldn't write the exam.
In the next 3 days at the 19th Annual National Conference of the Society of Music Educators of Nigeria, they will delve into an area of sessions, keynotes, workshops, and panel discussions designed to challenge their thoughts, extend their knowledge, and inspire their spirits. Olayemi Eson, Spy TV.
Girlfriend.